What's up, y'all? It's me, Nate Almighty. I'm here with another Raising Kanan Season 4 Theory and Prediction video. Now, this video right here, I will explain why the famous is Bree's theory that I'm seeing in the comments lately is never gonna happen, and it should die and be put to rest. Listen, y'all, I get it. Because I be throwing Hail Marys, and I be making theories that be wrong sometimes, and sometimes they seem far-fetched. I see a lot of y'all trying to throw Hail Marys too. But what y'all gotta understand is that I'm a professional at this, right? I might have like a little bit more of a creative mind because, you know, I'm into like real like storytelling. Like I do this on like another like elite level mentally. And I gotta really like rewatch things and really like try to like put my what's the word I'm looking for? My procrastinate. It doesn't even matter, right? So I'm gonna explain to y'all why this famous is Bree's theory must die, and I'm gonna explain why some people are feeling like it's gonna make sense. This video is gonna be, of course, another banger, more or less. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Without further ado, let's get to it. Okay, so with famous missing, right? And we trying to speculate where the hell famous is. A lot of different opinions have been coming up online, right? I, for one, had made a video saying that Marvin already killed him and dismembered him and packed him up. I also got a theory where I say Rock bailed him out and had Marvin do it. We also know that famous hasn't been to court. He's on the run, and it's not looking good for him. Kanan don't know what's going on, and with nobody knowing what's going on, there's still a lot going on in regards to famous, right? What I'm also seeing, right, is people saying possibly Kanan is hiding famous. Now, I almost made a video about that, but as I tried to get the notes down and try to make it a video that made sense, the more and more you think about it, it's kind of clear that famous, like 99%, has no idea what the hell is going on with famous. And now here is the angle where I see some people taking, and you know, if you watch my videos, feel free to continue to comment, right? If anybody makes a theory that I feel like really could have legs, I'm going to give you your credit, and I'm going to make a video for it. So if you're right, it'll be etched in time, and you'll always know that you had it right. But when it comes to famous, an angle that I'm seeing is because famous sister popped up, right? People are saying, boom, he hot bail, he in LA with his sister, and he's going to come back as Breeze. Now, I've seen that more than one time and on more than one power content creators comment section, right? And I'm going to lay that to rest right now and explain why it's just not going to go that way, okay? For one, the writers intentionally showed us episode 1 in the way that it is to get people to talk and say things that we're saying right now, okay? And people got to understand the timeline when it comes to famous and the timeline when it comes to a sister, okay? If you remember correctly, Lou went to rehab episode 9. And even if I was wrong for saying that, he was already in rehab episode 10. Now, Famous's sister, when she saw Lou again, Lou was already in the bar. He didn't go off the deep end yet, making it hot and talking to Detective Howard, saying he could solve murders over the last 10 years. He went to rehab right after that, okay? He saw Famous's sister before that, okay? Now, Famous got booked after Shorty was supposedly pulled up. Now, if anybody feels like I'm wrong, go ahead, correct me in the comment section. But those 2 times don't really add up. Because based off of what they showed us, they're kind of implying that Famous's sister left already. And now here's the other thing, right? Famous's sister is a civilian. Do we really think she would tell Famous, yo, I'ma hide you out in LA of all places, okay? Especially when, if you're missing for court for a murder trial, the first thing the cops are gonna do to find you would be to locate his closest of kin and people who may have the potential to harbor a fugitive. I don't think she would do that. I think she would encourage Famous to just tell, right? So people who are saying that he's gonna leave, go to LA, and come back as Breeze, we also gotta understand this, right? Breeze was a certified street nigga, and we know that without even seeing him. He was a street cat. How we know he was a street cat? And he was also possibly an intellectual to some kind of degree. He helped bring up Kanan, Ghost, and Tommy. Famous is not that person, okay? We are a mere 1 to 2 years, 3 maximum, of Kanan starting to seriously deal with Ghost and Tommy, and then them going to meet Breeze. Now, because Breeze be in the house a lot, maybe one would think, okay, Famous goes to LA, comes back as Breeze, and because he's Breeze, he's hiding out in the house because he's on the run for murder. But here's the thing. Why would somebody on the run for murder in New York leave New York only to come back to New York and hide out in the projects? He wouldn't do that. Famous would not do that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe someone else is that foolish, right? Maybe your uncle would do that. Maybe your dad would do that. Maybe your brother would do that. Maybe your brother did that. Famous is not that kind of nigga, man. If Famous ran for real, he ran. But here's the thing. Famous running, I don't know. I kind of still feel like if Famous was alive, he would just go to trial, not rat, and take what's coming to him. Thus leading to him being in prison with Kanan in episode 6 of OG Power, having a friendly brotherly scuffle, right? But either way, Famous is not Breeze, okay? It's a better chance Damon or E-Tone is Breeze before Famous is Breeze. Thus why that theory should be dead and buried, okay? Famous is not Breeze, man. It's either gonna be D-Wiz, brother, or it's gonna be Unique. It's as simple as that, man. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Peace.
Can't teach that shit, nigga. Come on. That's gotta get that. That's touch my ink. That's on the dome, nigga.